Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Maggie Kyriakis, Suzanne Rogers, is about to go head-to-head with Tony Dimera, Thou Penglis, over his latest proposal, an attempt to strike a deal that would keep the brewing battle out of court. Tony has always been considered the reasonable Dimera, at least until Chad Dimera, Billy Flynn, came into play. But now, Maggie is determined to talk sense into him before his actions risk bankrupting Titan. Xander and Philip's power grab. Xander Kyriakis, Paul Telfer, and Philip Kyriakis, Jean-Paul Lavoisier, managed to wrestle control of Dimera Enterprises during a period of chaos at the company. With no CEO to lead, the empire was vulnerable. At the time, Philip wasn't even a legitimate heir. Fans will recall he used a forged document to secure half of Titan during his lawsuit against Xander. Meanwhile, Dimera Enterprises was in shambles. Kristen Dimera, Stacy Heidick, had been pushed out. E.J. Dimera, Dan Feuerriegel, was sidelined after being shot. And no other Dimera in Salem was capable of taking the reins. That left Wei Shin, Clyde Kusatsu, with the power to tip the scales. He threw his support behind Philip and Xander. So long as he could remain in charge of Dimera's operations. Maggie steps into the crossfire. As a shareholder in Titan herself, Maggie has every reason to intervene. She's determined not to see her family's legacy slip away. Maggie intends to negotiate directly with Tony, pointing out that he doesn't even want to run Dimera, so why not just let it go? The question is, will Tony listen? Tony has already given Philip and Xander just 24 hours to respond to his proposal. But before they act, Xander will likely consult Maggie, and perhaps even Sarah Horton, Lindsay Godfrey, about the next step. Naturally, Brady Black, Eric Martsolf, and Alex Kyriakis, Robert Scott Wilson, will also need to weigh in on the situation. The entire family may have to band together if they want to protect Titan. Maggie's ace, guilt and loyalty. Maggie may play on Tony's guilt, and their long-standing friendship, to sway him. Once upon a time, Tony was a good man with a strong moral compass. Can she remind him of that and convince him to strike a fair deal? Or will Tony seize the chance to wrest Dimera Enterprises back from the Kyriakis brothers? The stakes are higher than ever. Will the Kyriakis versus Dimera feud head straight to court? Or can it be resolved behind closed doors? If Titan's stock begins to plummet, Maggie could even use her own money to stabilize the company. But Tony may have his own backup plan. Could he bring Theo Carver, Tyler Joseph Andrews, into the fold as the new CEO of Dimera, restoring the company under his watchful eye?